Alright, say hi, Ian.
Hey.
Welcome back to another Kids Room Podcast episode, bruh. Hey, hope y'all feeling loved and blessed as always, man. Hope y'all are, enjoying your time for the remainder of the year. Hope y'all are understanding that November is almost done. It's the 30th. It's finna be December. And now we gotta start thinking about 2025. You gotta start thinking about how you're gonna finish the year, right? How are you gonna carry on for next week, right? How is it gonna get you to the person that you wanna become, right? And those things take baby steps. Baby steps with just your mentality, baby steps with your physicality, and baby steps with your spirituality. And baby steps isn't something to look down upon, because before you can walk, you gotta crawl. But you don't remember crawling, right? You were a baby, you were a child. And before you were conscious, the only thing that your body or your human characteristics wanted to do was survive. That was the instinct that your body had, is that when we were children, when we didn't know anything, all we wanted to do was learn everything. We wanted to do everything our parents wanted to do, or whoever that you saw older than you saw them do it. And when you really think about it, someone had to take care of you to make it this far. Someone took care of you when you literally had no protection, had no consciousness or realization of what reality even was, right? And baby steps, someone told me one day, this older guy told me that baby steps will eventually turn you into a bigger man. And as he meant by that, as I thought about it, was just simply, even with God and Jesus, it doesn't matter if you take huge bounds of faith, right? You don't always want to start that way, because when you become disappointed, or God wants to discipline you in order to get you out of your old situation into a better situation, right? You have to see it as you got to take it one day at a time. Don't think of it as I'm about to have this huge challenge that it's gonna take me a month to do, or it's gonna take me however long to do. Start with the planning and go from there. And as time ends up gradually collecting itself together, you start to realize that you have become a person of routine, a person that created nothing into something, all because of an idea. And that's what baby steps are. Baby steps is simply knowing that if you don't see the progress today, you still did something to make yourself better. You still did something to strengthen yourself in the ability of your gift. Whatever gift that may be, whatever gift God gave you and me, it's something that we're supposed to multiply and expand and to grow upon. It is not something that we are supposed to sit here and let sit, let it be satisfied with what has gotten us lately. But most of us don't even know how to use our gift correctly, and this is what it's all about. It's just the baby steps. Now, sometimes you don't have to take the huge jumps, right? You ain't got to jump off a cliff to know that you're faithful. Sometimes it's just taking that next step in darkness to know that your faith is truly light, that God is going to show you the path even when you don't see it, right? Our eyes can sometimes fool us, and it can trick our brains. Our brains can sometimes fool us because it can trick our hearts, right? And we don't know how to always fix that. We don't know how to always cope with that. So you have to take baby steps in recovery. Baby steps. When I tore my Achilles, I had to sit for months and weeks and days wondering, asking God, why me? What is it that I did? What is it that I faced? What is it that I might have caused to get me to this point now? And maybe it was nothing, or maybe it was just things that I feel like at that time that I was taking for advantage of, and God wanted me not to be lost. So in order for me not to be lost, he had to cause something in my life to make me do more baby steps. I could get right back to where I was, right? Maybe not doing the same thing, right? Or being around the same people, or maybe it's not in the same place, the same environment, but it's bringing me out of a bad situation. Maybe I thought it was good, or maybe it was something that was going to be short-lived and put me in a new situation that's better. But in order for me to know the new situation is better, I don't have to always take huge bounds of faith. It just takes baby steps. Baby steps can turn into more of a jog or a sprint, but baby steps can get you just as far as somebody else. Baby steps can get you just as far as other people, and then you'll feel upon yourself to take bigger steps, longer strides, and things like that. But it's not until you take the baby step, it's not until you take that greater understanding that getting somewhere faster isn't always that it's going to be better. But getting there on the right time, at the time that God wants to bless you, is better. And everything that you do can cause you to grow within yourself. Baby steps can cause you to think better about yourself, slow things down in your mind. Baby steps can cause you to have peace of mind and to get to that success and to be greater, because you won't be as hard on yourself. Take baby steps, everybody. I appreciate y'all for tapping in with me, and the people that are listening on my podcast. Make sure you're getting at me on YouTube. Just with the videos and things like that. I'm still trying to adjust, still trying to grow the community that we all want to see, that we all trying to be a part of. So definitely tap in with me on the YouTube and Kids Room Podcast. Faith and this journey of being here every day does not mean that you want to show up, or doesn't mean that you always want to be here, but you just got to show up. Showing up every day, it's just like baby steps, and it grows to be something greater in the end. Appreciate y'all, man. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one.